Knox Bulldogs versus Mansfield Christian Flames.
Live and free, boys high school hoops on the way from inside the dog pound in fabulous Howard, Ohio tonight, where East Knox looks to continue their win streak against non-league foe Mansfield Christian, going down on the hardwood in just a couple of minutes. It's the Bulldogs and the Flames exclusively on the OH.Report. Coming up next.
Hi, this is Brock Ross from the Danville office of the Kilbuck Savings Bank, and I want to wish the Danville Blue Devils all the best for a great season.
And this is Dee Scott from the Apple Valley office of the Kilbuck Savings Bank, and I'm here to wish the East Knox Bulldogs an awesome season.
We may root for different teams, but we are together in our efforts to service the financial needs of our neighbors and friends in the Knox County area.
Supporting our community is even more important today. So contact me, Dee Scott, at the Apple Valley office.
Or me, Brock Ross, at Danville.
The Kilbuck Savings Bank, your community partner, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hi, I'm John Mark Young, a financial advisor and owner with Whitaker Myers Wealth Managers. Whitaker Myers Group has been a local trusted advisor since 1869, serving families in Ashland, Richland, and Wayne counties. We believe in the financial freedom and power of living debt-free. With offices in Ashland, Mansfield, Worcester, Columbus, and South Carolina, we have advisors that are ready to help you in your Visit our website at www.whitakerwealth.com to learn more and schedule a meeting.
East Knox looking to continue their mini hot streak tonight, but the Flames of Mansfield Christian will look to burn even brighter here inside of the Dog Pound. We're live and free. Boys High School Hoops tips off right now. Good evening, folks, and welcome here to amazing Howard, Ohio, one of my favorite places on planet Earth. My name is Brian Skoronsky. I'm going to be with you every step of the way, along with my star intern, Austin Michael. Will check in with us after each quarter, get you up to speed on all the stats and information that you need to know. Talking about a Bulldogs team here tonight, stepping out of KMAC play action, looking for their third straight win. Success for them has come at the defensive end this year, holding opponents at just 36 points per game when they have been victorious. They scored themselves just over 44 points in their contest, though, so they're a team that's very reliant on the offensive output of their leading scorer, Weston Mielik and Shane Knepp, averaging a combined 25 PPGs. The Flames on the other side in a bit of a rebuild mode under first-year head coach Kerry Craner. Just one win in 8 tries for them so far, only defeating Temple Christian up to this point. Putting the ball through the net has been a challenge for them, shooting 32% from the field. MC also has a duo averaging 25 points per game, though, in Logan Seifers and Amar Davis. So if they can get those two kids going at the offensive end, expect this to be a very competitive game here tonight at East Knox High School, where live and free hoops are just about to be underway. Let's go ahead and take a look at the starting lineups for tonight's game. Mentioned Knepp has been a great scorer for them. Leading the way, though, is Mielik for East Knox offensively. Leading rebounder as well for the Dogs this year. Seifers and Davis do a lot of the scoring. They'll join Luce, Craner, and Zach Yoho in their starting tonight. Opening tip belongs to the Flames. Who get cut off on the baseline drive there. That was Luce. Back up top to Davis, just a freshman. He's got outstanding athleticism. Decision-making will come with time, of course, just a 9th grader. But you see he comes flying and swats that one out of there. Great-looking recovery by Davis, but back-to-back turnovers by Mansfield Christian to start the game, and that has been an issue for him throughout the course of their 8-game stretch where, as mentioned, just one victory in there against Temple Christian. Dogs re-gift the favor of turnovers. I thought the Christmas giving season was over, but so far here inside of East Knox, a lot of giveaways here in the early portion, just over a minute into the action. Here comes Knepp handling in between the circles. Looking to initiate the offense through Mielik off the dribble handoff. Now Peyton Lester, who I almost didn't recognize, got a new haircut, and there's Mielik. First points of the game going to the home team. Flames break the pressure. Nice look underneath. Knepp slid over, though, to make the shot tough for Seifers inside and wasn't able to deliver there at point-blank range. So the Dogs with an opportunity to add to their early 2-point cushion. But they give it away one more time. Here comes Davis on the fly, burning his way all the way to the cup, and he squares things up. Mar Davis, first points of the night for the visiting Flames. That was a deep 2 on the way, rattled out, would not drop to the bottom for Lester. One and done for the Dogs, and a chance now for MC to take their first lead of the night. Craner with the kick out to the corner, 3-ball on the way. Seifers finds the bottom. Great sign here for Mansfield Christian. Back-to-back buckets for them. Only scoring on about 1 out of every 4 possessions so far on the year. But with the answer back at the other end off the glass. Well done there for Knepp. Nice look, Seifers. Bit too strong on the shot attempt. MC's gonna get the ball back though. So we have some early substitutions checking in to the contest here. Carson Steinmetz, sophomore guard for East Knox. Nepp was about a step behind the play there, and Craner made him pay. The senior to the cup. Gives MC a 3-point lead. Dogs swing it. Work it down to Nepp now, short corner. Turns baseline, cut off by a double team. Still shot it though. And then Craner with the rebound. Craner backs it out. Now over to Cyphers. Davis eyeing his defender. Steinmetz blows right by him. Found a couple of other Bulldogs waiting for him in the paint, but it didn't matter. Went over the top of both. Lamar Davis now with 4 points. Leads all scorers in the early going as we're already past the midway point here of the first quarter. And that's a pretty shot high off the square from Mielek. Trims the deficit back down, just a single possession game. Flames with a chance to add to their cushion though. Mielek with the personal is gonna put Braden Luce, the junior, on the free throw line. 2 shots coming up on the way. First one goes back iron, finds its way home. Luce just a 25% free throw shooter this year, 54% as a unit so far this season for Mansfield Christian. Obviously expect those numbers to come way up as the season rolls along, and certainly now 2 for 2 that time. His percentage gonna take a nice bump. Davis playing some harassing defense out on the perimeter. Now he's got the theft. He's gonna cruise in, and he's got 2 more. Great start here for Amar Davis. Timeout taken by the Bulldogs. And they just got Colcott's here in the early going. Flames showing a little bit of spark. And it's Davis who has ignited them to this early 13-6 advantage. So we'll see if the Dogs can show a little bit more bite out of the timeout here. Cheerleaders trying to get them pumped up here. Cheer on their home squad, who, as mentioned, do have back-to-back wins. Does East Knox, taking care of Utica last Monday, a winner over Mount Gilead in the contest before that. Held their opponents to 44 and 33 points, respectively, in those 2 outings. So defense is what's been carrying the Dogs when they've been able to taste victory at the end of their contests. So far allowing MC to get off here on the offensive end, as they've already got 13, still just about 3 minutes to go from the dog pound in the opening quarter. Brian Skorowski with you from Howard, Ohio. If you're just joining us, live and free boys high school hoops on a Tuesday night, exclusively on the OH.Report. Shout out to the Kilbuck Savings Bank for sponsoring tonight's contest. Some discussion here of whether the foul came on the floor or perhaps if Nepp was in the shooting motion when he took the bump. Shane appears to be staying at the free throw line, so should have a couple of shots on the way. Nepp this season averaging 11 points per contest. Pretty good rebounder too for a point guard. Right around 5 rebounds per game. the best assist man also on this East Knox team, but doesn't have a ton of competition. He hands out about 4 helpers per contest. Nobody else does more than 1. So Shane Knepp definitely gets a lot of people involved at the offensive end, including himself here, going 2 for 2 at the free throw line in his first trip. But how about Davis with the feed? Easy buckets too. Braden loose at the other end. Good stuff there, so quick. Davis, one of those twitchy type of athletes. Gotta try to stay in front of him. Nealik short corner, too easy for him. As the senior shakes loose for a couple right there. Davis making it look easy. How about that feed this time? Setting up ciphers. And this Mansfield Christian team who come in struggling offensively. They're almost halfway home to their season average of points per game. Still a long way to go here in the first quarter, and Davis is putting on a show. Get out of the way. Cashing in for some racks at the other end. It's a 9-point advantage now for the Flames. Venture to guess they probably haven't led by 9 all season. Taking a couple of beatings by 20 plus here in the early portion of the season, but offense right now coming by way of the defense and getting healthier here, but no, it won't fall. Logan Cyphers, the seniors, blew it in tight there. About the easiest look he's probably gonna have all night. And that's how the story can go sometimes, folks. You miss it at one end on an easy one, it can lead to transition buckets the other way. This time it's Knepp. And Shane pulls the Dogs back within a couple more. 7-point advantage now for Mansfield Christian. Look like a confident Flame bunch here, and how can you blame them? It's got to be one of their highest scoring quarters of the season. Can't add to it though. Right there, Logan Cyphers had a clean look. And a foul. Gonna go against MC. Just the second team foul though against them, and we've almost played a full quarter here in Howard. Just one team foul for East Knox up to this point. Been a clean game in terms of personal fouls so far in this contest. As Knepp checks the clock, we're under 30 ticks remaining here. Live and free high school hoops Tuesday night action. And Mansfield Christian so far have come on the road and impressed up to this point. Knepp gets it in. Nealik wide open, squared up, couldn't bury it. Rebound to Davis, pushing ahead. Flames had numbers. Coaching staff says, though, hold it up. Let's get the last shot here of the frame. We'll see he'll take it. Right now it's in the hands of Luce. Baseline drive cut off and will not get a shot off in time, so that's going to take us to the end of the first, where Mansfield Christian doing some nice things. They lead it 19-12. You're watching live and free high school basketball exclusively on the OH.Report.
Hi, this is Brock Ross from the Danville office of the Kilbuck Savings Bank, and I want to wish the Danville Blue Devils all the best for a great season.
And this is Dee Scott from the Apple Valley office of the Kilbuck Savings Bank, and I'm here to wish the East Knox Bulldogs an awesome season.
We may root for different teams, but we are together in our efforts to service the financial needs of our neighbors and friends in the Knox County area.
Supporting our community is even more important today. So contact me, Dee Scott, at the Apple Valley office.
Or me, Brock Ross, at Danville.
The Kilbuck Savings Bank, your community partner, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hi, I'm John Mark Young, a financial advisor and owner with Whitaker Myers Wealth Managers. Whitaker Myers Group has been a local trusted advisor since 1869, serving families in Ashland, Richland, and Wayne counties. We believe in the financial freedom and power of living debt-free. With offices in Ashland, Mansfield, Worcester, Columbus, and South Carolina, we have advisors that are ready to help you in your Visit our website at www.whitaker.com.
Second quarter action back underway here in Howard, Ohio, where you see the moving pictures and the story being told there. Shane Knepp from downtown drills a 3 for the Bulldogs. Austin Michael now joining me to break down the first quarter stats, and something that jumped off the page to you, of course, no offensive rebounds for either side, Austin.
Yeah, there haven't been any offensive rebounds, even though most of the shots haven't been going in, but it's all been defensive rebounds because I believe both of these teams are evenly matched on defense. But personally, if East Knox wants to come through with it, they need to stop Davis because he is a defensive stealing machine. He's scoring. He's giving good looks to his teammates.
Scoring right here, though, taking matters into his own hands, a senior. Milik to the cup, and one opportunity coming up for number 10. And as the leading scorer of this team, with Davis doing what he's doing, imagine that they're going to need a whole lot more from Milik as the night rolls along.
Absolutely.
So the Bulldogs, just like that, back within a point and forcing some terror at the other end. Coming up with the theft, but Knepp, ill-advised pass, gave it right back. MC, will they return the favor? They will, so sloppy play right there. Forces a timeout. Taken by Coach Kerry Craner. His Flames now just with a 1-point advantage and been stuck on 19 since they had that opportunity to push it out to 21-10, I think. It would have been an 11-point lead at the time, Austin, so the blown layup there has now turned into an 8-0 run for the Bulldogs. And sometimes those are heartbreakers, man, that can totally change the tide in terms of momentum when you miss an easy one.
Mm-hmm.
So out of the timeout, it's going to be Dogs basketball, and MC trying to pick up where they left off in the first quarter. Defensive pressure leading to some offense back the other way. The transition game for them, incredibly friendly. They were burning it up, turning defense into offense, as this time Weston Milik can't connect, and still no offensive boards. And still Davis trying to stay aggressive. Tough pass to him. Great hands, though. And he's got the kick out, rattled out. There's the first offensive board, pulled down by Davis, but not able to deliver for the Flames. EK now 5 passes. Ball has not hit the floor. Now turning, under the bucket, missing. Knepp tried to secure his own miss. Instead, it's going to be the Flames and Davis pulling up, quick trigger 3, well off the mark. Came up short with that attempt. And a foul on the rebound attempt called against Craner. Maybe they'll say he stepped out of bounds. Dogs break the pressure, get it across the timeline. Milik thought about the 3, now strong drive inside, but met rudely once he found his way inside the paint. Take one more look on the replay. Milik got it inside, but the outstretched arm of Cyphers was just too much. Dogs with yet another giveaway here. Both sides, 7 turnovers already, so 14 combined here. We're only 11 minutes into the contest. We'll see how much of a factor that becomes as Bulldogs turn him over again. Neely trying to post up inside, likes his matchup with Yoho. Up fake. Blew it inside. Cyphers off the screen. Kicks it back out to Davis. He's going to offer up a screen of his own, but Amara just going to back it out near midcourt. Trying to go right at Steinmetz. Now Craner bumped. Looked like he was going to be on the floor, but the official indicates 2 shots. Here's one more look. And definitely was trying to go into the shooting motion, just lost the handle there off the bump down low. So Craner at the line and knocking down the first. First points here. The second quarter for Mansfield Christian. Davis again reading the passing lane like he's a defensive back, watching the traffic switch. He has been unbelievable at that tonight. Check this out, but I mean, you can't telegraph it quite like that. Whitney didn't even look like was necessarily ready for that pass from Jacobs. We'll see if it costs him here at the free throw line. Davis actually well off with the first attempts. So the lead maintains right at 20-18. Mansfield Christian out in front. Lester checking back in. Jacobs over to the bench. And Davis cashes in on the second attempt. Mielik looking for some place to go with the basketball. Now they get it back to him. And the Dogs, Knepp off the drive, lost the handle right into the hands of Bates. Jump ball is the call. Possession arrow over to Mansfield Christian. Here's the tie-up. Hustle play there by Craner, hitting the deck. That one's tipped out by Lester. So Flames will maintain possession here. So we're just over 3 minutes remaining here in first half action from the Dog Pound. East Knox looking for their 3rd straight win. But the Flames right now doing some serious work. Haven't quite found their stride here offensively in the second quarter. Just 4 points for them so far in the frame. But blistering start, 19 in the first. That's helped keep them in the lead right now. Whitney up top to Mielik. He's going to take it himself, left-handed drive in through a double team. Grown man strength being displayed right there by Weston Mielik. See it again. Turns the corner. Just brute strength went right through the body of Cyphers, who couldn't slow him down. Dogs sitting back in a 3-2 zone now. Flames identify. We'll look for the best way to try to attack here. Davis off a double screen, just pulls it out. Knepp with him stride for stride. Nice defense played there. Leads to the rebound for Bates. Mielek, fast release off the catch and shoot. Tibbs out of play, last touched by East Knox. Flames break down the pressure. Now under 90 seconds to go here. Fast moving first half. Clean look up top. And it's gonna find the bottom. Isaac Vance, the sophomore from downtown. Dogs looking to match it here at the other end. Lester got inside. Trims the deficit now down to 4. The Flames with an opportunity here. Potentially the hole for the last shot, but East Knox going to switch back to man-to-man defense. Ryan Powell telling his boys to come out and pressure off the perimeter. And off the fake, Knepp rips it. Takes it in, streaking in coast to coast, missed it. But having his back that time was Whitney. Down to 15 seconds as Davis walks it across the timeline. Wants to do it himself. Skip pass, Vance. Well off the mark that time. Mielek unloads. And that'll take us to the end of 2 here inside of the dog pound, where it's been a tight game throughout. Right now it's Mansfield Christian on top, 26-24. We'll step away. We'll be back. Have some first half stats for you guys. Get you ready for half number 2. Keep it locked in here. Live and free high school hoops will return from Howard, Ohio, right after this quick commercial break.
Hi, this is Brock Ross from the Danville office of the Kilbuck Savings Bank, and I want to wish the Danville Blue Devils all the best for a great season.
And this is Dee Scott from the Apple Valley office of the Kilbuck Savings Bank, and I'm here to wish the East Knox Bulldogs an awesome season.
We may root for different teams, but we are together in our efforts to service the financial needs of our neighbors and friends in the Knox County area.
Supporting our community is even more important today. So contact me, Dee Scott, at the Apple Valley office.
Or me, Brock Ross, at Danville.
The Kilbuck Savings Bank, your community partner, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hi, I'm John Mark Young, a financial advisor and owner with Whitaker Myers Wealth Managers. Whitaker Myers Group has been a local trusted advisor since 1869, serving families in Ashland, Richland, and Wayne counties. We believe in the financial freedom and power of living debt-free. With offices in Ashland, Mansfield, Worcester, Columbus, and South Carolina, we have advisors that are ready to help you in your Visit our website at www.whitakerwealth.com to learn more and schedule a meeting.
You're watching high school basketball live and free exclusively on the OH.Report. We are the future of local sports. Now back to your game. It's halftime here in Howard, Ohio, inside of the Dog Pound, where right now East Knox trying to churn their winning streak up to 3 in a row. Trailing right now at the break, though, 26-24. We've got a nice, strong showing so far, though, from Weston Mielek in double figures. The only player so far leading everybody with 11 points. Amar Davis right there, too. 9 for Mansfield Christian up to this point. And let's go ahead and check out the cheering section on our comments on Facebook and YouTube as well. Let me pull these up. And I see that we've got Deb Steinmetz watching tonight. Grandma and Papa Steinmetz watching all the way from Florida, cheering on the East Knox Bulldogs. So thanks for watching, Grandma and Grandpa. Hope you're enjoying what you see so far. And I think that's about it on Facebook. Other people tagging others. Ellie Haggy says, "Let's go Dogs," just now too. So go ahead and fill up the comment section here at halftime. Let us know, who are you cheering for and where are you cheering from? And you just might make it onto our fan zone. At least mention your comment here on our broadcast. The live chat not very active either over on our OH.Report live stream channel 1. So if you've got something to say, drop me a line and you just might make it on tonight's fan zone. Take one more timeout. We'll be right back with your halftime stats and get you ready for quarter number 3. Keep it locked and loaded here on the OH.Report live and free. Boys High School Hoops will return in just a moment.
Hi, this is Brock Ross from the Danville office of the Kilbuck Savings Bank, and I want to wish the Danville Blue Devils all the best for a great season.
And this is Dee Scott from the Apple Valley office of the Kilbuck Savings Bank, and I'm here to wish the East Knox Bulldogs an awesome season.
We may root for different teams, but we are together in our efforts to service the financial needs of our neighbors and friends in the Knox County area.
Supporting our community is even more important today. So contact me, Dee Scott, at the Apple Valley office.
Or me, Brock Ross, at Danville.
The Kilbuck Savings Bank, your community partner, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hi, I'm John Mark Young, a financial advisor and owner with Whitaker Myers Wealth Managers. Whitaker Myers Group has been a local trusted advisor since 1869, serving families in Ashland, Richland, and Wayne counties. We believe in the financial freedom and power of living debt-free. With offices in Ashland, Mansfield, Worcester, Columbus, and South Carolina, we have advisors that are ready to help you in your Visit our website at www.whitakerwealth.com to learn more and schedule a meeting.
You're watching high school basketball live and free exclusively on the OH.Report. We are the future of local sports. Now back to your game. We are back inside the Dog Pound, live and free per always, where some athletes of East Knox past in the building tonight, checking out the contest with us, and so are some others out there, like Bev Tem says Go Flames, watching all the way from Fort Myers, Florida. So a couple of Floridians checking out the action tonight. Missy, per always, cheering on intern Austin Michael, who is joining me right now on the mic. So, intern Austin, let's go ahead and pull up these halftime stats that you have been tracking for us. Break it down for me, bro. What's been going on so far through 2 quarters of action?
So through 2 quarters of action, as Brian stated earlier, the Flames have actually come out pretty surprising. If you look at, we have a little stat sheet here. As a team, they shot 32% so far in this point of the season, which is 114 makes for 440 attempts.
Whew.
So they kind of came out a little surprising, and they came out on fire. After a beautiful performance so far from Davis, and Cypher has a couple of shots up. But yeah.
So there it is. There's the breakdown from star intern Austin Michael, and saying that the Flames came out on fire, and I think kind of that's what they're supposed to do just in terms of their general makeup as a logo. So we'll see if that continues here in the second half. They didn't score much, though, Austin, in the second quarter. Just 7 total points for Mansfield Christian. What do you think changed there?
Well, Malik came out and he had a pretty good performance in the second quarter. I think the reason they weren't scoring so much is because East Knox did tighten up on their defense a little bit, and they were able to make sure that, you know, they're making better passes and all that good junk.
Defense certainly was the big spark for Mansfield Christian that led to their offensive outpour for 19 points there in the first quarter. We'll see if they can get the juices flowing again here in quarter number 3, where we are about to get underway from inside the dog pounds. Thank you, Austin. And it's Dog's ball, getting it deep inside. Lester using his body to tie things up all square at 26 apiece here on our KillbuckBank.com scoreboard. Tough shot, and Knepp able to do some cool things there, blocking the shot off of the offensive player. Let's check this out one more time here. Shane got a whole bunch of it, and then Cypher has reached out kind of inexplicably, got a couple of fingers on it, and it leads to the turnover. Lester's going to back it out, reset here in the hands of their point guard, Knepp. He's been harassed a bit up top by Amar Davis throughout the night. Just a freshman, as mentioned. And in the words of Dickie V, this definitely is a diaper dandy. Such great athleticism for Amar, who doubles as a football wide receiver for Mansfield Senior, and had a fantastic season for the TY Tigers on the gridiron this year. Foul on the floor is going to go against Cyphers. Puts Lester on the line, 2 shots. Coming up for the junior, also a football player and standout quarterback for a Bulldogs team that went to the 3rd round of the postseason, I do believe, if memory serves, this past year. And looking good here at the free throw line, 2 for 2 for Peyton. Cypher's looking inside. Looked like maybe a miscommunication here with the Flames. 2 players coming down to the block. One of them kicks out, though. It's loose. Being defended well by Whitney. Now squeezes it inside. Won't fall for Yoho. And now Knepp. Great crossover. Got all the way to the bucket. Couldn't capitalize, but look at that, just blowing right by Davis, getting to the cup. on our Killbuck Savings Bank replay. First one uses every inch of the rim before it finds its way through the bottom of the net. And the first 6 points here of the second half all belong to East Knox, who've taken their largest lead of the night. 4 points is the Bulldog cushion. Cyphers trying to cut into that, and he will do just so. There's the release, the follow through, and the buckets from Logan Cyphers. Leading scorer for the Flames so far on the season. Not a great three-point shooter though, just 18% to start the day. So that a rare make from downtown for Cyphers. His 11th triple of the season. Seen a whole bunch of that though. Milik, once he gets inside, boy's pretty deadly. Craner calls for the screen, now uses it, but it's going to be a moving screen, offensive foul. And that's probably the right call there. Lester got real skinny going by the screen attempt anyway, was able to blow by it. 3 team fouls now on Mansfield Christian, none yet assessed to the kids wearing the white unis. Milik trying to post up, got forced out there by Yoho. Nepp couldn't get the soft roll. Milik, offensive rebound and the putback. How about Weston Milik doing some big man's work inside the glass man here for the Dogs. Biggest lead of the night for EK, it's 5 points. Clean look straight away, rimmed out, boarded by Whitney. Already nearing the midway point here of quarter number 3, where it has been all Bulldogs. Just 3 points so far in favor of the Flames, those all courtesy of one shot from Logan Cyphers. And the Dogs continue to add to their lead. (28) of the 36 points so far for East Knox, going by way of Milik and Nepp. Already over their combined season average of 25 per contest. So these two really carrying the load offensively. Loose. And then taken away, Nepp with the theft. Fast hands there. Stole it from Vance. Now back the other way. Prodding his way into the paint. Now the kick out, 3 ball is up, and it splashes home. Terry Jacobs. Bottoms up, timeout taken by Mansfield Christian as the Dogs getting loose here. Quarter number 3, they've got a double-digit cushion now. Here's the wide open look from the corner. Terry Jacobs, 6-foot senior, unleashing it through the bottom of the net. Jacobs shooting it well from beyond the arc so far this year. 48% on the season for him. So no surprise to see that he got a clean look and was able to deliver for EK, who starting to take control of things here as Mansfield Christian. 19 points in the first quarter, probably should have had more too. I don't think they scored over the last 2 minutes of the frame. Since then, just 10. in a combined probably about 12 minutes of action. See if MC can get their act together here at the offensive end. It has been a struggle for them all year, and the woes continue for the Flames, who had such a spark. That's been put out. The Dogs back with possession. Great look, wide open. Lester misfired. Offensive board, though, secured by Jacobs. Sweet look underneath the Mielek. Let's see it again. Look at that pass. Everybody comes over to help from Mansfield Christian. And it leads to an easy one for Weston Mielek. Off balance, I think that was a pass attempt there. Didn't find its mark, though. And now Knepp from outside, missed that one. Back and forth we go. Substitutions being made on both sides now. Lester heads over to the bench. Whitney just popped up too. He's going to check in. Mielek going to get a quick breather, and maybe the last 2 minutes here, the third. Allow him to catch his breath. I think it's the first time Weston's checked out today. Davis looks over to the bench at Coach Craner for the call. Wants to do a one-on-one spin move in the lane, back iron. Skied up to collect his own miss, but the shot is blocked by Jacobs inside. Sweet stuff there by Jacobs. .90 seconds to go here, third quarter. Good sign for the Flames. Jump shot goes down to the bottom for Jace Kramer. It's their first points in a while. Pulls them back within 10. Take another look here. Had plenty of space left open by Jacobs. Was able to capitalize there from the short corner. Dogs with a 10-point lead. Chance to add to it. Knepp calls for the screen. Here's Mielek, who actually only sat down for just a handful of seconds. Didn't need much of a blow. Now he's back doing work inside, posted up on Vance. They send over a double, does MC, and Mielek don't care. Splits it, took it to the cup. Check this out. Hudson Slater sliding over to add some help, and Mielek just growing, man. The seniors played a lot of varsity minutes for these Bulldogs. And the veteran stripes the first free throw attempt. Mielek, not much of a free throw shooter on the season, just 48%. Below 50 is a tough number for any guard. And Weston splits the pair here. Craner backs it out. That gets it into the hands of Slater, back to him. Dogs back in the 3-2 zone. That's the way to beat it right there. Get in behind the defense, and Braden Luce does just that. Banking it home. Not sure if he planned that, but Bank was open here late night in East Knox, and Killbuck Bank always open. online at killbuckbank.com. So make sure that you do your online baking with them, Bulldogs fans. $14 ticks remaining here. Steinmetz, shovel pass, now into the hands of Milik. He checks the clock as it's ticking down 4 seconds. Goes away, triple team at the horn, off the iron. And that will take us to the end of the frame. East Knox on top, 42-33. You're watching high school basketball live and free exclusively on the OH Report.
Hi, this is Brock Ross from the Danville office of the Killbuck Savings Bank, and I want to wish the Danville Blue Devils all the best for a great season.
And this is Dee Scott from the Apple Valley office of the Killbuck Savings Bank, and I'm here to wish the East Knox Bulldogs an awesome season.
We may root for different teams, but we are together in our efforts to service the financial needs of our neighbors and friends in the Knox County area.
Supporting our community is even more important today. So contact me, Dee Scott, at the Apple Valley office.
Or me, Brock Ross, at Danville.
The Killbuck Savings Bank, your community partner, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hi, I'm John Mark Young, a financial advisor and owner with Whitaker Myers Wealth Managers. We believe in the financial freedom and power of living debt-free. Visit our website at www.whitakerwealth.com to learn more and schedule a meeting.
Quarter number 4 underway here inside of the Dog Pound, where Dogs fans had a lot to cheer about there in the third quarter. It was moving day for them, moving ahead of Mansfield Christian 42-33, as Austin Michael, star intern and stat keeper, now joining me again. Deliver us the story, Austin. What happened there in the third? How did East Knox put themselves up by 9?
So they just kind of came right out the bat, shooting and getting their shots to fall, and they definitely turned up the defensive intensity. And they just, like Malik, he's at 20 points right now, just out of nowhere. And I think maybe the Flames are getting a little tired. They came out strong, but East Knox definitely took a hold on the game.
Thank you, Austin. And Bulldogs looking to add to their lead here with possession on top by 9. And like Austin was just saying, defensively, really got it cooking. And then this kid, Milik, who just had it swatted away there, has been dynamite offensively. Knepp has done well to find him too. He's got 11 of his own. Here's the fake. Now kick out. Jacobs thought about the triple. Now goes to the corner. Pull-up jumper for Lester. Overshot everything. And last touch by Vance. Let's see that again. Definitely looked like that was off the hands of Jacobs, but the official was right there, 2 inches away. Always take their opinion over ours up here, and I saw Greg Collins said that we are fortunate to have 3 of the top officials in the area reffing tonight's game, so definitely put a little bit more stock into their value on a call with some recognition like that. Flames throw the double team, leads to Jacobs, wide open off the square. 2 points, the first 2 of the fourth belong to EK. Dogs by 11. Davis slicing his way through the defense, too strong with the shot attempt. Thought he nearly fouled Jacobs there. Actually, that was Bates about 80 feet away from the hoop. Now the Dogs give and go. Lester all the way through the lane. Thought better of a shot attempt. Now Payson goes inside, block shot. Here's Lester with the bounce pass in there to Jacobs. But Vance with the swat job. Timeout on the floor. It's going to be a full timeout. So we'll hear from the EK cheering squad now, who have definitely seen their Bulldogs pump it up here as of late. Great school pride here in Howard. One of my favorite places to visit. Part of our OH.Report family. One of 10 schools that we now have contracted with us to bring you live and free high school hoops for both the boys and girls this season. So big shout out to East Knox High School and their athletic director, Aaron White, hooking up with us, allowing us to provide you our live and free coverage here on the OH.Report. As I check in on the Facebook feed, I see Kelly Schwartz was in the building here. She had to leave, forgot her camera. And then Weston Mielik, AKA the GOAT, is what Ellie Haggy says. Love it. Doing some GOAT-like things here tonight. Leading all scores. 20 points. Darn near on pace to outscore Mansfield Christian on his own. Flames with just 33 after scoring 19 in the first, if you're just joining us. Looked like the Flames were gonna sizzle their way out to a huge lead. That's gonna help though. Big three ball delivered by Logan Cyphers, who's had a clean game, 13 points, the only player from Mansfield Christian in double-figure scoring so far. Peyton turns the corner, ran into Cyphers, went up and over and missed the shot. Logan with the rebound. Now Davis, he's been pushing the pace all night long. Kicks it up top, straight away, loose! Back-to-back threes. So the last 6 points go into MC, and don't bury them just yet, folks. The Dogs haven't. Tried to put them away in their backyard in the dog pound, but showing some resilience here. It's Mansfield Christian. Here's the Cyphers three. Didn't even think about it and saw Mielik playing defense way back. Knepp at the line for a 1-and-1. First one pure. Shane Knepp earns the second. Another poor free throw shooter for a point guard, 48% on the year. How about 100% on that trip though? Nice pass. Gets it over to Cyphers. Basically the same spot where he just hit. Offensive rebound to Vance. Second possession, Craner from the corner misfires. And Scott Bates with the board. A big empty possession there for Mansfield Christian. Could have trimmed it down to just 4 with one of those three balls. And instead it's East Knox here, trying to add to their lead, and somehow, some way they will. Let's see how that got through. Tipped away, right back into the hands of Knepp. Went down the lane, able to come up with the finish. Foul on Mielik. The defensive pressure. Getting close to entering crucial money time here at East Knox High School. Now past the midway point of quarter number 4. These are the championship minutes, if you will. Just 4 remain here in Howard. Playing some nice man-to-man defense here. Lester took that thing right away from Yoho. 2 feet out of bounds though. Cyphers to triggered. Back to him from the corner, and he buries it. 2 threes now in the fourth quarter from Logan Cyphers. Trying to lead Mansfield Christian back. They have been blazing here in the fourth quarter. Had a lull in the second and third, but MC starting to get their act together in quarter number 4. Bucket here for the Dogs would be big. Try to extend their lead back out beyond a 2-possession game. Craner lost his footing, bounces right back up. Lester cuts to the hole. Mielek in the double team elects just to call a timeout. Bulldogs will top things over. 32nd timeout is the signal from head coach Ryan Powell. Bulldogs looking to hang on here at home, as Mansfield Christian delivered the big blow early in the game. They had a double-digit advantage in the first, but the Dogs have responded. They absorbed it. Mansfield Christian cooled off in the second and third. Now they're starting to put some pressure, turning up the heat here are the Flames on the Bulldogs. But is East Knox still with possession? 3:15 to go in the fourth. Chance to add to their advantage. See what they drew up out of the timeout. It's going to be Mielek. Baseline, missed it though at the rim. Haven't seen Weston do that much here tonight. Woo! Davis with the spin move into the lane, but not this time, little buddy. Get that weak stuff out of here. Pop! From the weak side. Sam Whitney with the block. And then a turnover for Mansfield Christian. So it's all bad for the Flames on that possession. And here come the Dogs. Mielek with the kick out. Knepp now backs it up. Nice cut and fouled on the floor was Terry Jacobs. Yoho picking up the personal. Team foul number 8 now on Mansfield Christian. So it's going to be a 1-and-1. Jacobs, the best free throw shooter on the team, not saying much. Just a 63%er offensive board in the putback. Mielek, point blank range his last 2 attempts. Neither have fallen, but guess what? Yoho had some butterfingers there. Maybe had a greased biscuit at halftime or something. Couldn't collect that one. Sharp pass there, nearly a giveaway for the Dogs, who won another timeout. It's the same position that we were about a minute ago when Coach Powell called a TO. 48-46. Dogs on top. Flames still hanging around here. They're going to have to start getting something going offensively again. Cyphers has been clutch for them here in the fourth. Knocked down a couple of big triples. Could use a couple more. Be Lester to inbound. East Knox in the line formation here. Try to free up Knepp and they'll get it to him. From the foul line, Mueller turns the corner. Now the kick out. Jacobs, 3-ball, could have been huge. And a loose ball foul is going to go against Braden Luce. Bit of some irony there. And it's a bit of a devastating one, as instead of the Flames with numbers pushing the other way, it's going to be Peyton Lester on the line for EK. Front end of the 1-and-1, back irons it. Skies in for his own follow, Peyton Lester. 2 big points right there. Wow. Extends the lead out to 8. Flames need an answer. Not going to get it from Yoho. Short on that shot attempt from in tight. And it's 1 and done for MC. So the Dogs can basically bite him here on the neck with a couple more points. Nepp lost the handle, poked away, turnover. Luce came up with it. Now Davis pulls the trigger, back irons the shot. Out of play, and it's going to be East Knox basketball. Timeout taken by the Bulldogs as we take another look at Peyton Lester off that huge offensive rebound from the missed free throw. Racks up 2 points there. Makes it 50-42 with time running down here in Howard. Flames have certainly showed some fight in this final quarter, but like struggling teams do, can't seem to put it all together and fully grab the momentum. They've been close. Had a 6-0 run here in the fourth quarter, but that's where it ended. And East Knox has been there stride for stride ever since. Done a better job of putting the pill in the pail here of late as well. Full court man-to-man press is the look here for Mansfield Christian. Looking to fly and double everywhere on the floor. And they'll just pull it back out, get it into the hands of Nepp. Great ball movement here, and Terry Jacobs gonna head to the free throw line. That's the guy that you want at the charity stripe if you're the Bulldogs. So not a great foul by Mansfield Christian, but again, Jacobs, not an awesome free throw shooter either. Just 63% on the campaign, missed his last. And his last 2 now have been no good. The senior looking to extend the gap to 9. He will roll that one in. Three ball on the way from Luce. Too strong. Another offensive rebound, but given away by Isaac Vance. Jump ball is the call on the floor. Dogs maintain possession, however. So the hustle doesn't completely pay off in terms of getting another possession here from Mansfield Christian, at least not one right away. Coach Craner wants another timeout. Just one TO remaining now for Mansfield Christian. And he better give one heck of a speech in that huddle. Try to get his Flames reignited, because they need to blaze their way down the stretch here if they want any shot of overcoming a 9-point deficit in less than a minute of action. Flames right about at their season average for scoring on the year with their 42. East Knox does average 42 per game, so this 51 is going to bump them up in their total average on the season. They have won throughout the campaign with defense, and it looks like the Bulldogs are going to run loose to their third consecutive win here tonight on their home floor. Jacobs to add a little weight to the cement here that's going to hold down the victory for the Dogs. Pad some individual stats too if you can make them. Does put away his 7th point of the contest. Tipped out of bounds, so it's going to be Flame basketball just beyond midcourt. See if they can at least try to put a little bit of fear in East Knox here and knock down a big three or something. They're going to set up Vance, quick trigger, unleashes, front iron, rebound to Milik. Fouled right away. So Weston, don't believe he scored here in the 4th quarter. He's been stuck on 20 for a while. Chance to add to that and add to his point per game total. Came into tonight, 14.7 per contest. Good rebounder too for a guard, over 7 per game. And Weston guns down 2 more. Makes the advantage a dozen for the Bulldogs. Freshman Davis in between the circles. Sets up Craner from 3, rattles out. Rebound by Whitney, and MC is going to continue to foul. Not sure it's really necessary at this point. Whitney, a 50% free throw shooter on the season. Made 7 of 14 attempts so far on the campaign. And how about this? A 3rd viewer from the state of Florida tuning in on our Facebook tonight. So welcome to the broadcast, Linda Day from Bonita Springs. Sounds fabulous. It was a little chilly here in Howard today. Temperatures about 30. So I would venture to guess that the temperature's a lot nicer where our viewers from Florida are tuning in from today. As we've got wholesale changes for East Knox. 4 fresh bodies into the mix and samesies for the Flames. Get some of the JV kids out there, get a taste of varsity action. Whitney makes good on the free throws. He's going to check out. And it's the JV Bowl now out there on the floor for both sides. East Knox won the junior varsity contest earlier tonight. We were in the building checking out that action. We'll see if Mansfield Christian can take a slight advantage here in this JV matchup on the floor. They can. This kid, Ethan Ryan, had a nice junior varsity game. And that will take us to the end of the contest where East Knox has now won 3 consecutive games. They take care of business 56-42 here on their home floor with a big second half push to knock off Mansfield Christian. We'll step aside. We'll be back. We will have some post-game stats lined up for you guys, and we'll line up an interview too with our player of the game, Weston Mielik, who had a game-high 22 points. So stick around. Post-game coverage will roll on here from Howard, Ohio, with your boy Brian Skorotsky, and our intern Austin Michael will join us here in just a moment. Stay tuned. We'll be back.
Hi, this is Brock Ross from the Danville office of the Kilbuck Savings Bank, and I want to wish the Danville Blue Devils all the best for a great season.
And this is Dee Scott from the Apple Valley office of the Kilbuck Savings Bank, and I'm here to wish the East Knox Bulldogs an awesome season.
We may root for different teams, but we are together in our efforts to service the financial needs of our neighbors and friends in the Knox County area.
Supporting our community is even more important today. So contact me, Dee Scott, at the Apple Valley office.
Or me, Brock Ross, at Danville.
The Kilbuck Savings Bank, your community partner, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hi, I'm John Mark Young, a financial advisor and owner with Whitaker Myers Wealth Managers. Whitaker Myers Group has been a local trusted advisor since 1869, serving families in Ashland, Richland, and Wayne counties. We believe in the financial freedom and power of living debt-free. With offices in Ashland, Mansfield, Worcester, Columbus, and South Carolina, we have advisors that are ready to help you begin your Visit our website at www.whitakerwealth.com to learn more and schedule a meeting.
You're watching high school basketball live and free exclusively on the OH.Report. We are the future of local sports. Now back to your game. 56-42 was your final score here from East Knox, where the Bulldogs take care of Mansfield Christian. And I see our player of the game, Weston Mielek, is making his way up. We'll first break down the final stats real quickly with our star intern, Austin Michael. Austin, tell me what happened there in the second half. How the Dogs end up getting it done?
So in the second half, they came out right off the bat on fire with a bunch of field goals, and they really turned up the intensity on defense and really stepped up on the defensive end with getting boards, and they pretty much but they slowed down how many turnovers they were getting.
Just 12 turnovers tonight for the Dogs. They took care of the basketball after giving it away a bunch early on. And then the 16 free throws, of course, made a big difference there as the foul started to add up for the Flames. All right, so that's our stat breakdown with Austin Michael. We'll now get ready for our interview with our player of the game. Here we go. We are now joined by Weston Mielek. 22 points for the senior tonight. And you guys got it rolling a little bit. 3 straight wins for the Dogs. What do you think has led to that and the recent success?
Our defense. When we play good defense, it turns into good offense. That's what Coach preaches every day in practice. So if he says just get stops, and you're going to be more confident when you come down the floor on offense, and we really picked it up on defense these last 3 games.
The game did not start well for you guys. You were in a double-digit hole there right out of the gates. What did you figure out about Mansfield Christian, and ultimately how were you able to create that separation in the 3rd and 4th?
We went in halftime, and Coach said they're dictating what we want to do on offense, and like you don't want that to happen. So we just said be strong with the ball and make good passes, and then do what we want to do and not let them control us.
Well, you definitely controlled a lot of the offensive load for you guys tonight. 22 points out of the 56. What do you see your role on this team being offensively? Do you feel like at times you have to kind of take over and pick up for the scoring?
You feel the pressure of it for sure, but once you just make passes and run our offense, you just get layups. You just have to be smart, know when to cut, know when to not, and know when to press and know when to not. So you can go with the flow of the game, and if you have the hot hand, you just go with it.
I know you guys are back here. You get some more home cooking on Friday. OH.Report's going to be in the building again. What do you think is going to be the key for you guys continuing your winning streak and getting another dub when you come back here and play on Friday night?
A good first quarter. We haven't had one of those in a long while, so if we get a good first quarter and keep the momentum going, we'll have a good game, hopefully.
All right, Weston Mielek, our Kilbuck Savings Bank player of the game. 22 big points for him and a Bulldogs victory, their 3rd straight. Thanks for joining us, man. Appreciate
Thank you. God bless.
You too.
Sorry about the headset.
So Weston apologizing for a bit of a sweaty headset that he has just returned to us, but that's okay. You got to take the sweat with the work that young man just put in. As his Bulldogs again, a winner tonight by 14 points. Didn't start well for them, but here at the Dog Pound, they had a lot to cheer about over the next several quarters as they figured out Mansfield Christian. They solved the riddle a bit, and they were able to explode there in the 3rd, take the lead, and never relinquished as they hung on for a double-digit victory. Like to thank our sponsors for tonight's game that allow us to bring it to you live and free. That being the Kilbuck Savings Bank, as well as Whitaker Myers Wealth Managers. Make sure that you check them both out online. If you need a place to put your money and if you need a place to invest your money, those are the 2 entities that we would certainly recommend here at the OH.Report that can do just that for you. My name is Brian Skoronsky. Appreciate everybody for listening to me throughout the night. Jory Hollenbeck was on our camera throughout the game. You heard from Austin Michael, our intern / stat keeper as well. Want to thank East Knox Schools for inviting us over here and contracting with the OH.Report to bring you live and free coverage throughout the entire year. And one last shout out to an out-of-state viewer, that being Bob Collins, tuning in from Lincoln, California. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you on a live stream every day this week. Matter of fact, we're going to be right back here at the Dog Pound tomorrow for some girls action versus Highland. Until then, enjoy these highlights. We'll see you tomorrow.